welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Welcome back to Anakin. Trying to give y'all some different maps and whatnot. I just recorded another Descent gameplay video for you all, so expect that coming up in the near future. And yeah, trying to bring out some different maps so that way y'all ain't looking at, a constant Fisk Fabric video every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it a bit different for you, Hope y'all enjoy it so far. But we're gonna go into Anakin here. This frozen ass training ground for new players to practice not getting shot from across the map by looking all over at any given point in the match. In other words, improve your situational awareness. That's all I can really tell you. Now, I understand I haven't played my ZA M76 in a while, and that's fine, because I'm trying to bring out different weapons on different maps anyway. Here's my gold VSS. Yes, it is beautiful. Yes, it is bold. And it's fantastic. It is great. I'm going to do one thing with the comm station. I was about to say transmission for some reason. I'm going to do one thing with the comm station and put radiation on the airdrop. Now, why radiation? First, well, there was a lot of new players in the map, or in the lobby. And y'all know how new players will sit near a red box and not touch it until the very end of the match. So why not make him pay for doing that action? That's just me. It feels good to know that you beat somebody with their weapon. It's kind of like buying a car that your coworker has, the exact same car, and going faster than them because you know how to drive it better. Actually, that was a terrible analogy. It's kind of like you and another person being handed the same 5 ingredients to make a cake, but your cake comes out better than theirs. There you go. That's what that feels like. That is the ultimate sense of, I'm better than you, and I'm just showing you how I'm better than you. Get used to it. That's what I chase all the time in any video game that I play. So, you clearly seen me scope in on a guy, and I didn't fire. Now, why didn't I fire? Well, it would be kind of pointless to fire, because number one, he was already running toward a house. And number two, I got a good ass angle from right here. I can watch him and see what he does. If I don't see him for a long ass time, then guess what? He went behind the house toward the barn. But he didn't, because he's right here. I'm gonna watch him and see what he does. At the path he's going, he could be going for the comm station that I just used. He could be. But seeing as how there's a whole war happening near what sounds like the barn, I'm gonna come over to this island and investigate. Then I get pinged. Now, why would I get pinged? It's almost like somebody killed somebody, and they want to make sure that they're alone before they go and loot the body. That could be the case. Or the same dude that we seen run up the hill has now used a comm station. You never know. But somebody died with an airdrop in their back pocket. Actually, wait, that's the guy that I killed. My fault. But somebody uses comm station, though. Now, where can that comm station be at? Well, isn't there one right there near the barn? Or in the barn, rather? All the evidence is telling me that somebody is going to make a house in the barn and not move from it until the airdrop comes down. And how do I know that last part for sure? Well, didn't you just hear them relocate it? And isn't it near the barn? That's my point. I got 2 VSSs on my back. 2 wonderful VSSs. Or multiple, no, yeah, 2 VSS weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that last one. I know he's around here. Number 1, he hasn't moved. Number 2, I have not heard him. And number 3, it's kind of quiet. And when it's quiet, it's because somebody's building a campfire, making themselves at home. He's in this barn. I know he is. He gotta be. Because where else could he be? That's the only logical place to hide. So, knowing that, I'm gonna circumnavigate. I'm gonna pay close attention to those windows. All 4 of them are closed. No glint. No glare from the sun. Put my VSS on single. My VSS, not a second VSS. And you seen how I peeped the detector back there? It's an option. It's not mandatory. It's an option. I could go back there and confirm my suspicion that he's inside this barn. But what does that do in turn? It lets him know that I'm behind him. I thought about doing it as I was running up here, but I checked the map to realize there's another comm station on that island I'm running toward. So I'm about to go do that. Guys, the evidence is all there. The time safe is there, the container is there, and the airdrop is going to land near there. Why would he move? Why? It just makes sense. But here's the thing. You're not going to hear somebody on one knee sitting in the corner of a red barn. You're not going to. Unless they're breathing heavy, because they have a lot of stuff on them, or they have an M249 with 4 belts worth of ammunition. You're not going to find them. You're not. So, why not? Why not? I'm going to come over here and look at the barn from this angle. Because he might actually move, and if he does, I want to be far enough to catch his movement. But he did relocate it. So, he knows where to be when the airdrop falls. He knows where to be. Now, I haven't quite realized right here. That's when I realized the comm station's right here. That's when I realized. So I'm going to go this way. Now I'm going to attempt to use it. But I'm too late. Now that I'm here, on all the way over here, on this side of the map, the red barn is kind of far. It's kind of far, but I can see the entire barn, for the most part. Now, here comes the airdrop. And there it goes. But there's 2 of them. Right? There's 2 of them. But even still, somebody put decoy on it first, then he relocated it. So he knows which one is real and which one is fake. But I don't. So I'm thinking to myself, well, shit. Which one's the real one? I don't know if y'all realize, but he was sitting there for so long, the time safe wasn't even hit. I scared him off the container, when in reality, I should have just waited and made it a headshot. But I thought he was going to get off it soon, so I just went ahead and shot. A Vigor would have took him out, but a VSS has too much jump, too much recoil, so it didn't work. That right there is a sign of him celebrating that he escaped with an airdrop, but foregoed the container and the time safe. But I mean, hey, celebrate every little victory, I guess. But even if that's the case, which it is, kudos to myself, because I did hit that guy from like 400 meters away. So, hey, VSS shooting challenge number 4 came in handy, you know? Anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.